What up, y'all? It's your man, ES the Herman Star, back again with another video. And I'm here to do the general read for the sign of Virgo. My brothers and sisters of Mercury, baby. Sun, moon, or rising, this is for us. Got chose by the generator today to get a message at the beginning of Sagittarius season. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. Shout out to you if you do. But yeah, this is, for the sign of Virgo. The other day, I did a live stream for the Scorpio new moon. It was all signs live stream, so of course we got a read included in that as well. So definitely go check it out if you haven't. Feel free to pause this and go check that out. Or wait till you watch this video here, then go check that out. Whatever you see fit, as long as the decision is to watch me, I am totally fine with it. Hopefully we have something positive here, because it is looking a little rocky with these three cards, or at least 2 out of 3, I'm gonna say. But I'm blaming the retrograde. Blaming the retrograde. It will end soon, but let's see. We start off with the Chariot in reverse. This is someone who lacks goals, lacks the willpower to even continue going forward. And from what I see, I think it's I think I can relate to this message. That's number one. But number two, it has to do more so with maybe a group dynamic where you just aren't vibing with these folks, and the mere just thoughts of moving things forward, especially into the new year, it doesn't motivate you. It doesn't motivate you. It doesn't make you want to. It doesn't excite you. Not anymore, if it ever did, to be honest with you, because, Virgos, let's be honest, sometimes we can agree to things that we really aren't feeling called to, but because we are the servants, right, we feel like compelled to do so. I'm here to tell you right now, it doesn't make you a toxic Virgo by simply saying no, not agreeing. And if you've once felt like, compelled to do something, or you felt like called to do something, it still doesn't make you a toxic Virgo. This is for any sign, but I'm speaking to, my brothers and sisters real quick, but it doesn't make you a bad individual if at any point in time you change your mind and you say, I ain't feeling this anymore. It makes you human. Everyone else has that, they have the luxury of doing that. We should have, and we also do have the luxury of doing that. And we shouldn't, not take part in that simply because our sign is known for being the givers, Now, the reason why I was saying all of that is because we have the 3 of Cups in reverse here. Now, this card in reverse has multiple meanings, as with many cards in the tarot when it is in reverse. This could be overindulgence, meaning you're spending too much time with, people and not a lot of time with yourself. And, maybe hermit energy is needed right now for a Virgo out there to find themselves, discover themselves. Maybe you're spending too much time with people, and that's causing this lack of motivation or this lack of forward movement, right? Simply because you're not necessarily going in a direction that is feeding you. You're going in a direction that is feeding the others, right? But it's not necessarily your point of view. Or like I was saying before, it could be a situation to where you're not going anywhere per se that you wouldn't want to, because this group in a way is holding you back. Again, it could be a situation to where you agreed to do something and you change your mind on it and you no longer want to be a part of this group dynamic, or you agreed to do something not really feeling it, but feeling like because you're a servant or whatever the case is, you had to say yes, right? In either case, you have that option to get out. You have a right to get out. You have the luxury to say no, like I was saying, like everybody else out here. You know, if it's not that, and it's what I was saying prior to that, where you're spending, it's good to have friends and, come together with people, of course, especially with the holidays coming up, and, prayers for those and best wishes for those, honestly, for those who don't have people to come together with during this time. But it could be a situation where you're coming together with people, and again, it's nice to come together with people you care about and they care about you. But it might be a situation where you really need some alone time. You really need to figure out who you are as an individual, who you are in general. Not who you are in regards to this group, not who you are based on how you feel like you need to be based on how this group operates or how they are, who you are in general. You don't have the Hermit card here. It could be present in this read. Let's just see. But the card, the last card for now that showed up is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is a good sign of finding hope and recovering. This is someone who also reaches out for help as well. But if we're talking about the aspect of finding hope and recovering from something, again, it could be the aspect of recovering from people pleasing, recovering from being around folks who don't serve you don't feel called to, recovering from stopping whatever the chariot is symbolic of, stopping your journey, essentially. Finding hope that things will get better once you realize this group dynamic may not be for you. I don't want to put this message out there and try to encourage individualism, but there's definitely a heavy energy of not necessarily, I want to see if I could pull something at the bottom of the deck, see what shows up. Five of Cups, regret, mourning, defeatism as well. Kind of want to clarify that Five of Cups, clarify the Five of Cups. Is it like a regret, like you're regretting leaving this group? If you do, it could be a regret of staying because, again, you continue to allow maybe just negative voices in your head or just other people influence your decision. Could be a regret even getting in the group in the first place. As I mentioned before, you probably just said yes because you feel obligated to, right? But when I asked for clarification of that Five of Cups, the Justice card showed up. Honesty, fairness, and clarity. I don't think this is a court situation. I think it's more so, or a situation of someone doing you wrong, or someone outside of yourself doing you wrong. I think that justice shows up when it's like you're not being fair and honest to yourself. You're probably doing what we Virgos do, be very much critical and harsh to ourselves, and then put ourselves in situations that's really punishing ourselves, but we think that it's for our best good. And I think it's really just, our spirit team saying, listen, like, stop punishing yourself by continuing to put yourself in a situation to where, it's not, you're not feeling it. It's holding you back, again, with that chariot in reverse. Stop thinking that you're the bad guy or the bad girl, the bad person, because you don't want to be around this group of people. It doesn't mean you don't want to be around people in general. It simply probably just means this group ain't it. you know. Yeah, I don't feel compelled to pull any more tarot. I think that's what we have right now. I am still. I'm hoping. Let's just say that the oracle is going to clarify a lot more things for us. To be honest with you, because I'm still in a midst of messages here. You know. But the card that we got today, oracle card that we got today, is stay in the flow. Surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. That's definitely a message I need, for sure. Well, how does it relate to this message here with the tarot? I think it's just a dual message. Like the tarot and the oracle are just two separate messages that, Virgos need right now, to be honest with you. But going what feels right at the end of the day, I would say would bridge those two messages. Because we're talking about flow here. And again, when we start off with the tarot, you do start off with the Chariot in reverse, though. But the Chariot is still here. And once you reverse this to its, righteous, it's righteous mobility, it starts, that's flow, progress, willpower to keep going. So, yeah, that's what I have for us today. Kind of a tense one, but I think we could get through this for sure, Virgos. We got this, all right? If you need some personal advice and stuff, go ahead and shoot me an email. I'll try to remember that in the description box below for a personal read. But if you got anything if you got what you feel as though you got here, anything of value here, hit that like, of course, comment, however you feel as though you want to comment. Share this video out with some Virgos or anybody you feel needs this message. Subscribe if you're not subscribed as well. I want to thank you for trusting me for being your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, until next time, until next video. Y'all take care out there.